Welcome back to Surrey Supernatural, where we explore chilling tales of ghost legends and the mysteries that linger in the shadows of history. Today we travel to Sussex to uncover one of the most curious hauntings ever recorded, the Ash Manor Ghost. A case so strange it was investigated by the famous psychical researcher Nandor Fodor, and it revealed something unsettling. Sometimes the dead are not the only ones responsible for a haunting. Imagine moving into a centuries-old English manor, only to discover that something else already lives there. In 1934, a family known only as the Keels took up residence in Ash Manor House, a 13th century property in Sussex. They knew nothing of its shady reputation, but soon after moving in, they become face to face with a terrifying apparition they called the Green Man. A haunting that became one of the most famous cases of psychical researcher Nandor Fodor. It started quietly, strange stamping noises in the attic, though there were no floorboards to walk on. Then, in the early hours of November the 18th, Mr. Keel was woken by 3 violent bangs on his bedroom door. The following night, 2 bangs. The night after, 1, a sinister countdown. And then he saw him. A little man in a green smock, muddy breeches and a slouch hat. Thinking him a trespasser, Keel reached out, only for his hand to pass straight through the figure. He fainted on the spot. The next encounter was even more chilling. Mrs. Keel saw the man herself. His red face, dribbling mouth, and malevolent eyes glared back at her. She swung at him in fear, but her fist went straight through thin air. Servants fled the house. The family was trapped with a haunting. The Keels grew convinced that the ghost was a murder victim, especially after Mrs. Keel noticed his neck appeared to have been cut all the way around. Perhaps she thought his skeleton was hidden in the chimney, where he so often appeared. Desperate, they tried everything. Lay exorcists, priests, even a photographer who captured a strange cocoon-like shape in the dead of night, but the ghost remained. By 1936, the haunting grew the attention of Nandor Fodor, a Hungarian-born psychical researcher. He stayed at the manor, but the ghost never appeared to him. Instead, he invited the famous medium Arlene Garrett. During the seance, Garrett's trance control Euphony explained that ghosts are sustained not only by their own suffering, but by the emotional stress of the living. Those are a nervously depleted gift of energy allows spirits to manifest. Through Garrett, the spirit spoke. He called himself Charles Edward, a betrayed nobleman who had rotted in prison centuries before. He begged for vengeance, but something about the encounter seemed off. In private, Mrs. Keel confessed to Fodor that her husband was homosexual, something considered scandalous in the 1930s, and that their marriage was under great strain. Suddenly, the puzzle clicked into place. The ghost wasn't just a restless spirit, it was a reflection of the Keel's own turmoil. The tension in the household was feeding the haunting, giving Charles Edward the power to appear. And once Mr. Keel admitted that he was clinging to the ghost, the manifestations finally stopped. The Green Man never appeared again. Fodor's conclusion was daring for its time. Not all hauntings are caused by the dead. Some, he believed, are born from the hidden traumas of the living. So, what was the Ash Manor Ghost? A medieval nobleman betrayed and left to die, or the shadow of secrets too heavy to bear? Thank you for joining me for this chilling tale. If you enjoyed tonight's story, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Surrey Supernatural and ring the bell so you never miss our next explanation into the unknown. Until next time, keep your eyes open, your mind sharp, and beware the things that walk in the dark.